Swingy. Tukataka. Porukutukade. Kodataje. Pulba, the gag. Canticata. Pulba, then deck.
And there we have it. I would assume this artist needs no introduction. So, yeah, are we skipping all of that today, or are we giving people an introduction? Because just listening by that awesome beat, you're supposed to know who this is, because that is what Fridays is all about. And that is exactly what we focus on here on Sakhisizwe Building the Nation Bodinasi. We focus on arts-related issues. So for those that do not know who that was or who that song belongs to, it is the artist who goes by the name Jambo. And he's a soul man, social artist, songwriter, creator, rapper, comedian, producer, and many other things. So he can have many talents, but he describes himself as a very simple, or rather he describes himself in a very simple way, that is a silly guy that makes music and art to uplift the people. So he creates music with the people and for the people, and I could definitely feel that. And this is definitely not the first time that I'm speaking to you either.
No, second time.
Yes, there we go. So just tell us a little bit, like people that are still not familiar with who you are, and you wearing many hats, like you a creator, rapper, comedian. So how do you balance everything?
So basically how I do it is just whatever comes out. Like, that's what I say. Whatever creativity comes out, I won't restrain it, whether it be comedy or music, or inside music doing an a cappella performance or with the band. Doesn't matter. That's who I am. So whatever comes out, let's just let it be free.
Awesome. So you mix everything together. You bring it. Okay. So you bring that comedy also within the song. So that is nice. So you've been in South Africa for some time, or you're in Cape Town for some time. So how has the journey been?
Well, Cape Town is like my second home now. This is the third year coming here straight. And it's just been, so I say Cape Town is the mother city, right?
Yeah.
Well, it adopted me. So I'm a new son of Cape Town, let's say, because when I got here at first, I had no idea what to expect. I just wanted to grow as an artist. And it just like gave me so much. I just started to go to open mics, jam sessions, and my creativity kind of like exploded here. So I felt very nurtured by Cape Town, and that's why I constantly keep coming back here.
And judging by that, as you've mentioned, you go to open mic, so everything and anything takes place there. And as you know, one thing you need to know about Cape Townians, once there's a beat, we all for whatever is going. Like, we enjoy music, we come together, although we all speak different languages, but you won't say it at that point. Once that song or that music or that beat just comes through, that is the only thing that you feel. So you being here, and you are from Spain.
Yeah.
So coming here to South Africa and experiencing that whole vibe of how people come together here when it comes to music, and you also gave your music in your own language, I would assume. So how did people, or how accepting were people towards that?
Well, actually, when it comes to singing in Spanish, I don't sing so much in Spanish. I mostly sing in English. So when I was in Spain, that was like one of the main issues. Like, people were feeling the vibe, but they weren't understanding anything. So I was like, I would love to be in a place where they could understand my lyrics and what I'm saying. So it just happened that I ended up here. And I just really feel like this is like the best crowd I've ever performed in front of. I've performed in many places in the world, in Europe, in Africa, also different parts. But like you said it, like Cape Townians, South Africans, man, like you just feel music so much, and not just music, but the arts. And you appreciate it. And I just love the love.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it's just amazing. So I'm always looking forward to coming back here, because I know that my message is going to be heard, or if I have something funny to say, people are going to laugh. if I have music, people are gonna feel it also.
Because if you want memes, Cape Town is the mother city for memes. So we find laughter in everything, irrespective of how serious it is. We will turn it into some comedy. So that is just how Cape Townians, or how I can describe Cape Townians. And listening to what you're saying about the language barrier, like here, we don't really, I won't say we don't care, but we don't really care that much about if we're not able to understand what the artist is saying in that song. Because if you listen to Amapiano, like, I don't speak isiXhosa, but I love Amapiano because just the beat and the vibe, the music takes over. The music basically controls your body, and you basically analyze what it is that you want from that song. So that is the power that music has, because you can tell your own story through the music that the artist produced. So, So based on all of that, you've been in this field for quite some time. You've traveled over the world. So you've been in different places. And how would you describe, or how would you say your music has evolved from when you started to now? Because when people, or when rappers personally, they basically start, they're just doing it for the love of rapping. So after a while, it basically becomes part of you. It becomes your passion. It becomes your career. Like now, it is your career, and so forth. So, how would you say that music has evolved you as a person personally?
Well, music, like, first of all, I've just like been through a really complex musical journey, let's say, because I've been through all types of styles. Started playing the cello, classical music. Then I went from there to doing beatbox and etc. And just like music has evolved with my personality at the same time, because when I traveled, I learned the musical style in that place. Not only the musical style, but the cultural context, and met the people there. So it affected my music at the same time as my personality. So if I went to Zambia, then I would do something with that style, you know, and even my personality, like sometimes I would say like, yo, that's like, that sounds very South African, or sure, or stuff like that. So I might even use that in my music. I have a song that will come out later on, but I sing in Xhosa. I rap in Xhosa in that one. So I like to mix it. Doesn't matter where I go. Just mix the different cultural styles, but inevitably that makes me who I am also. As you can see me wearing like this very South African hat. People don't see it, but I'm just influenced.
And that is basically what makes you so unique when you are producing music, to be able to be versatile, because that is important for an artist, to be versatile and not just be focused on one genre, because like you say, you go to different parts. I can, if I have to be frankly honest, that artist is not going to make it if you're not able to connect with your audience, because you want in different parts. And like I said, music basically takes over a person. So if you're not on the same level as me, then obviously I'm not going to be interested in your music and so forth. So for you, that is a good quality to have, to be able to be so versatile and to connect with your audience, because after all, you're not making the music for yourself. You're making it for the people. And like you say, you create music for the people and with the people. So also you released a couple of songs and music videos. So how was that journey? And you've also done some of it. Did you do any videos here in South Africa?
Yeah, so the last music video that I released, which is Living the Good Vibes, the track we heard, that was filmed here in South Africa, in Cape Town, in one of the venues where I perform every now and then, Selective Live. And we just like got a bunch of people there, and we filmed that video last year. That was amazing. And the songs, so all the songs that I released of this EP, were all recorded here in Cape Town.
Nice.
With local musicians, amazing musicians, jazz musicians that I met, like Nabuchle Ashanti, Shalkamori, etc. So there's local flavor, you know, it's a mixture of me with the jazzy Cape Townian style. And I got more videos coming out, all of them filmed here.
Nice,
yeah.
awesome stuff. I need to go check them out. Definitely.
One of them filmed in Khayelitsha.
Nice.
So that's gonna come out, soon.
Okay, awesome. So you went to the township. You experienced the whole vibe. I'm so proud of you. So you truly a Cape Townian now.
Yeah.
Also, you will be releasing your new EP called The Human That Decide to Be Free. Like, what inspired that? Tell us a little bit more about that, because the title is so interesting.
Well, that's already out, the EP. You can check it out on Spotify, all platforms. So what inspired that was actually my journey here in South Africa. It has that title, The Human That Decided to Be Free, because when I came here the first time 3 years ago, I mean, it's not that I was doing bad in Spain. It's just that I wanted to go out and to, like, go for it, like, go for my dream, you know, make a living out of my personality, you know. Take that step, that leap of faith. And I did it, and I arrived in South Africa with some euros saved up, you know, and it just was mind-blowing how everything started to make sense, why I was there, and I grew more than ever as a person, as an artist. And even last year, economically, I was like in my lowest point, but I was traveling. I was in Cape Town. I went to Zambia, Botswana, Europe. Like, somehow I managed to find money and gain money to make these travels and to live here. But like I said, just on the limit. So I was sometimes even sleeping on couches and asking for favors. But then I was like, yo, but I'm here in Cape Town recording music with such amazing artists. Like, one of the songs on the EP is called Ain't Got Money But I'm Rich.
Okay, nice.
And like, that was literally how I felt last year. And so basically it's a journey of how I made it to live how I want. Right now I'm living how I want, and I feel free. I'm free, you
Definitely.
know. We can say that.
And that is so incredible to hear that you basically come from Spain. You appreciate South Africa. And a lot of artists should actually listen to what you're saying. Because most artists from South Africa want to travel the world in order to become or to get that fame and so forth. And here you decided, no, you rather want to be here in South Africa and get all of that. And you get that recognition, and you get that appreciation from the people here in South Africa. So, we are the new international here.
Yeah.
So speaking about improvising and just doing things on the spot, that is exactly what you're going to be doing now. So, do your thing. Do what you do best.
Let's do it. I'm feeling so good here at Sakhisizwe. I'm feeling so good at Bush Radio. Feeling so good, yeah. At Sakhisizwe. Feeling so good, yeah. At Bush Radio. If you don't wanna come on Sunday, I'm gonna go and chase you down. If you don't wanna come on Sunday, I'm gonna chase you down, 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 down,
Amazing stuff. You're really good. You are talented indeed. So yeah. And you did that all on the spot. There's no lyrics in front of you.
No.
It's just freestyling. And that is exactly what it takes of an artist. You need to be able to freestyle because anything can go wrong at any time. Then it's your duty to not disappoint your audience. So speaking about not disappointing your audience, so have you had any setbacks in life where maybe a musician or the band that you collaborated with, something maybe technical went wrong?
Actually, literally the other day, I was at an open mic at House of Machines, and I do my performance, my improvised performance with a loop station. You know what it is? So I had my loop station, and I started doing my thing, you know, getting into the vibe, singing in Spanish, ole, que arte, mi niña. It's a vibe. And the sound just started to sound like crap. It's because of the feedback, right? So it was like, ole, que arte, and you're like, hearing that noise. And because that was what was planned in my mind. I was going to do this song, ole, que arte, right? But because the sound was so crap, I just decided, you know, screw it. And I just go with it. I just make fun of the situation.
Yes.
And I made a song about how crap the sound was. And people were like, yeah. They were loving it. So anytime something bad happens, that's what I learned in improv theater. And that's where this is coming from.
Yeah.
Take it and use it and embrace it.
Definitely. You need to use it to your advantage so that your audience can't always pick up that something is wrong or something is not right. Because at the end of the day, when people do go out to gigs, they pay great money, like a lot of money for the artist to perform. So if you're not going to live up to my quality, you're going to get a bad review. Like people and social media, like, give me a bad performance, I'm going to put you out there. Your rap is going to be tarnished after that. And that's definitely something that you don't want to get. So you as an artist, you need to take that situation and turn it into something constructive to deliver the best that you can at that point so that your audience is not always able to see that something ain't right or something is not going right or something like that. So big ups to that for being so creative. And so you definitely deserve to be an artist. So speaking about all of this, like you've mentioned, your music is all over Spotify, all the major platforms. So people can just go get their hands on it. Social media handles, like if people want more details, tickets, how much tickets go for, and so forth. So
if you search for Jambo Naphula, that's JamboNaphula. There's an H there, don't know why, but it's there. So just follow me on Instagram, social media. You can also search for me on YouTube, Spotify, all the platforms. You will find the music and everything. Okay, awesome stuff. And all social medias is just Jambo Naphula. And like you said, that is JamboNaphula. So thank you very much for coming through. Any last words? Well, thank you very much, Jasnine, for having me here. If you're listening to this, I love you with all my heart. Thank you very much for coming all the way from Spain to join us here in Sakhisizwe. So we'll be playing out with Living the Good Vibes coming your way. Oh, yeah.